Today I want to teach you a super easy technique that you can do every time you are eating emotionally. And we have some advanced techniques that we teach in our paid programs. And this conversation actually came up in my Think and Thin Advanced class. And what I want to teach you today is a very simple technique that you can use. We have advanced techniques that go back and that really heal the root of emotional eating and why you're emotionally eating in the first place, so that you stop doing it eventually over time. So you use the techniques that we teach in the courses consistently enough and you'll stop overeating permanently, basically. But this technique is, you don't have to have a full class on it. It's a really simple technique that you can use basically anytime you find yourself eating and you know you're not really hungry. And so I want to teach it to you today because I think it's such a powerful technique. And we actually did it in the class together, and we noticed that we only needed about 7 minutes to change how we were feeling about something. So it's called the tap and bitch technique, and this technique is so awesome. Oh, by the way, there's a few spots left in the Think and Thin Advanced course. This is a course where you actually talk to me a couple times a week. You have a coach, you work with them one-on-one. It's an amazing program. People in this class make rapid changes within about 2 to 3 months. They are usually going from, eating emotionally every single day to maybe once a month, if that. And by the 6 months, usually your problems with food or alcohol or whatever it is completely gone. The results are permanent. I've been teaching this class for 7 years now. It's absolutely amazing. It's one of my favorite classes. So if you are looking for help, I know the holidays are a really hard time for people, and we are here for you. We keep this class small because there's a lot of one-on-one interaction with me, and then we only have so many coaches that can work with you one-on-one. So anyway, if you want to know more about that, go to the link below. You can schedule a call to talk to Jimmy, who is my partner, and he can tell you more about it and figure out if it's a good fit for both of us. Anyway, getting back to the technique. All right, so what you do when you are feeling stressed, or when you know that you're going towards food and you don't really want to be eating, or you're not really hungry, is the way that I define it, is the tap and bitch technique. And all this is basically tapping. You know what tapping is? Tapping through all the points and firing off all the thoughts and the phrases that are going on in your head, okay? So our mind is like a monkey, and it's constantly spinning, going over and over conversations. We're having all these conversations and thoughts about what's happening in our experience. And often when we feel bad, it's because the conversation is negative, and we're negative like 99.9% of the time in our heads. So if you catch yourself feeling bad, if you catch yourself overeating, if you catch yourself feeling shitty and you don't want to feel shitty, I mean, you can use this technique for anything. Stop and put a timer on for 10 minutes and do the tap and bitch technique. Okay, so what you do is tapping through the points with force, say out loud whatever it is you hear yourself saying. So if you got in a fight with your boyfriend, you would be like, oh, I can't believe he said that to me. I'm so pissed off. Why does he always do this to me? God, I don't have a boyfriend, so this one's hard for me. Just keep talking about all the things that you hear yourself saying basically in your head. If you're stressed out about work, it's like, oh, I'm so overwhelmed. There's so much to do. I can't get it all done. I mean, this is a big one for especially women. We pile on our to-do list. I'm never going to have enough. I don't have enough time in the day. I've got to go pick up the kids. I've got to do the lunches. I've got to do a lot of the times. The dialogue that's going on in our head is our like constant, incessant to-do list. And I know that I do this a lot. So anytime I find myself spiraling, even though it doesn't seem like a negative conversation, it's building up stress inside of me. And those are the things that would want to compel me to unhealthy behaviors. So I want to challenge you to sit down and do this for 10 minutes. The next time you find yourself going to food, do not tell yourself, oh, I've got problems. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to tap. There's no right or wrong way to do this. The only wrong way to do this is not to do it fast enough. So if you're tapping and you're like, I don't know what to do today. I have so much work. That's not going to be as effective as going really fast. I don't know what to do. And sometimes it's not even words and sentences, it's sounds. So if you're finding that you can't quite make a perfect sentence, it doesn't matter. You're not saying this for somebody else to understand it. You're basically just saying it to get the energy, to move the energy out of your body. That's the purpose of this. So the next time you find yourself feeling stressed, overwhelmed, wanting to eat, just sit down, set a timer for 10 minutes. What we found in the Think and Then Advance class when we all did this together, it was really cool. There was maybe like 20 of us on a video chat, and I muted everybody, including myself, and we just all tapped. I put a timer on and we all tapped, and we found that after about 7 minutes, after 3 minutes, the first problem was gone. Then there was another problem that came up. At the 7-minute mark, both of those problems were gone. Everyone was easily thinking positively. And then the last 3 minutes were just for positive affirmations. And that's to get you into a really good state. So you're feeling really good. You can say, anything that you want. I choose to feel calm and relaxed in my day. I choose to be happy and joyful and full of energy. I choose to be bursting with love. Whatever it is you want to say to get yourself into a really, really highly charged emotional state. Spend the last 3 minutes doing that. So anyway, I hope this video helps you. Leave me a comment in the box below and let me know how it works for you, or if you have any questions, I am here to answer them for you. Hope you have a great rest of your day.